All right. So I'm recording now. And I'm gonna count down because that's what I learned from TV. And after that, it's going to be when the show starts.
Okay, bet.
All right. Three, two, one. Hey, um, I still don't know what the show is going to be called, but I don't care anymore. So I'm just gonna do it from now on. Well, or until I run the people to stop talking to, because either I actually one of the people if they stop wanting to talk to me.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
and
That's
and
that's
now
it.
I have this is the intro.
Okay. So I just
This
want
is this
to
is it because I
vehicle.
realized that the moment that I start taking myself in the least bit serious while doing this entire thing falls apart.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm not going to. Also, it's exhausting and I hate it. So I'm not going to do that. So this, oh,
Oh.
I only know your name on TikTok. I don't know your real name. I guess I should
That's all
have
good.
asked, but
Uh,
that's fine.
it's Slow Boy Denki.
So that's right, Slow Boy Yankee. So he's my guest, Slow Boy Yankee, who, okay, so like I said, I was going to tell you, I decided to make a better story for this than just telling you in general. I don't
Yeah.
know what, like the first video I saw, but the first one that I recognized you for on was the one you were talking about being a toxic person. Like, I know you. I know you. And that's when I went to your profile. It's like, you do follow me. Cause, it only pops up sometimes when people are following you. Like,
Mm-hmm.
so sometimes you see it and sometimes you don't. So yeah, it's like, oh, I gotta
Yeah.
follow them back.
Now I think you followed me from a video of me talking about how a girl cheated on me. So I got with her brother in her own bed.
Oh, that's right.
I think
It was,
that's
yes, that's the one that I followed you for. And then it was the video after that. Because that's specifically what you said. You all liked me for my toxic behavior, so it's other stuff that I did. That's
yeah.
right. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't remember when I followed you. I just remember seeing your videos and then looking through like 5 or 6 of them. You're a funny fucking dude, man.
I I try my best. I mean, I do, I guess. I don't know.
So can I just ask any question, or is it just like
Yeah, you can ask any question. I'll either answer it or I won't. I most likely will because it doesn't matter to me. So let's see what happens.
what got you into making content, man?
What got me? Originally it was just like a random thing that I was doing because like originally I was just watching stuff on TikTok for like the same thing everyone does. I was just going through stuff and I don't even know if the videos are. I forget. I thought of making a video about something. I knew that no one would see it, so it's like, yeah, I'll post this one random thing and then never think about it again.
Yeah. It's how it starts
And
for a lot of people. Sometimes people just blow up for like no reason. It's hilarious.
yeah, apparently it's what happened to me. It's the weirdest thing, but
Well, maybe it's just destiny for when you become president. Maybe
I
it's just
mean,
that
technically, yes, that's what you could say.
stepping
Mm,
stone to become president.
So I guess, but okay. So I don't know. Again, I don't know who's going to be watching this because I don't post it to my YouTube channel. But the point of me is to change that. It doesn't matter. Anyway, if anybody who doesn't know, or if your friend is showing you this out of spite, one, you should stop being friends with them because that's mean. But if anyone who doesn't, I'm on social media in general because I want to be president of the United States. I want to run for president of the United States out of spite.
Whistle.
solely to annoy like a bunch of people, mainly like racist and fascist and the news stations, mainly Fox News, but like all of them, and Ben Shapiro, because I don't think he works for any of them. I think he's just some random douchebag that has
Yeah.
a YouTube channel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck Ben Shapiro. You tell him. I feel like you're just trying to upset the lizard people, if anything.
I mean,
Yeah.
like whoever gets upset by what I'm doing is who I'm trying to piss off by doing this.
As you should, man. Yeah, I feel you on that. I be doing a lot of shit out of spite. Like a lot of things. Like I got my COVID shot. And then my friend was like, "Oh, you shouldn't go into work today because you just got the COVID shot." And I went to work just because of spite. Just for like, fuck you, I'm gonna do what I want. It was a bad idea.
Yeah, because that apparently knocks you out.
It felt like Mike Tyson just fucking had his way with me. I mean,
Wow.
yeah.
But yeah, so that's what I'm trying to accomplish. Again, I say trying like the loosest sense of the term. Because listen, again, I don't know if you've seen it. I don't actually want to be president because being president sucks. The
Yeah.
people involved in it suck. The country, all of it sucks. I can't
Yeah.
stress that enough.
Humans suck.
Exactly. But if I actually succeed, then I get to be president. I get like gold level healthcare with like all of the nanobots and super serums, which I would assume the president has access to.
Yeah.
I get, this, the Secret Service, who presumably I can just point at someone and then they disappear, or the
Yeah.
CIA. I don't know how it works.
You probably get a golden toilet too.
Right? Like
and a good coffee maker. Coffee makers have to be.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, all the way to the sky. And I get to go to the what is it called? The special president library, whatever it's called, where presumably if there are aliens and stuff, and it's all written down there.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's pretty much all my thinking of why I'm doing this. It doesn't go much deeper than that, but it doesn't really have to, because the people that are in charge, well, they kind of suck too. So I feel like it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
So,
I feel you on that one.
that's what's going on with me. Like I said, I'm gonna do this until I succeed or until I die, because
And you'll do neither.
Hmm?
You can't do either. You're not going to concede or die because you're going to become president. And once you become president, you're going to get that super serum, and then you're going to be one of the lizard people, and it's going to be great.
And I've said that, like, there's a good chance that and if that happens, well, then I'm fine with it, because I'll officially know what happens. I mean, it won't matter to me. That'll be rest of your problem. Like, that'll be everyone else's problem at that point. But I'll cross that bridge when I get to it.
Yeah.
So, it's just.
I feel you.
Pretty much it. Just making it as soon as I go.
I respect that. I do. It's a vibe.
So, okay.
Yes.
Now, I have when I decided to do this the first time, and well, I wasn't any good at it because I'm bad at scheduling and like gathering people and stuff like that. So this time, I guess I'll call it a plan, is simply going to be like going in like a straight line. Like, I'm just going to go through my contact list because I have contacts now. The last time I didn't, like, no one, I
Nice.
didn't, yeah. And hopefully, assuming that this works the way that it should, other people will want to be on this show and either tell me why my plan is brilliant or why I'm the dumbest human being on the face of the planet and should give up. I'll listen to either argument. It's not like it matters to me. I mean, other other people's opinions don't mean anything to me unless they agree with me. Then they're slightly better.
And they're like everyone else is right here, and then everyone else that agrees with you is like right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I respect that. I respect that.
So I'm pretty much just going to go through that. I'm like I said, I mind you, I don't have a lot, only like 10 people that I don't know. I never counted them. I assume 10. That's the first thing that popped in my head. But the point is, I'm gonna go through that list and they're either going to say, yes or no. And I will once again make it up once I reach the end of that bridge.
Yeah, just go as you go.
Yeah. Because planning
Beyond that,
is exhausting.
content in general can be like very, very exhausting. Like I've been trying to like gain a lot recently.
Oh
Like,
my God. So like, because it is, and I realized that I suck at it. Not because I'm not funny. Well, that's questionable. But it's because the stuff that I find funny is like too out of the way and I'm too lazy to actually do it. Like people have said this before, like I should like do stuff, which one, I'm lazy, but two, well, mainly is that I'm lazy. But the other reason, like 10% of that is that I still have to realize that I'm like, a normal person, not like anything. I'm not a YouTuber or a TikToker or anything like that. So I can only do but so much. Because once I can do stuff like that, I'm doing all of it. So it's like no in between.
I feel like you're putting limitations on yourself, man. I mean, you've gained a lot of followers just as it is. So I think you are a lot of those things. You just need to like go for it, you know?
I mean, so again, I don't think this is a funny story, but it's kind of just a thing. I've never like thought of myself as a funny person, but again, I think anyone who says that they're not, blank is just because the stuff that makes you feel whatever type of emotion is different than yourself. So
Mm.
like I've watched plenty of like comedies or whatever, and none of it is like stuff that I would personally do or say. To me,
Well, it's because you have a very different sense of humor than certain people. Like you have a certain target audience that's different from other people. Like I find your shit hilarious, but my best friend may not, you know?
yeah,
I mean, everyone's
exactly.
sense of comedy is completely different.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. It's like, and yes, that's like totally true. Like, I've also said that regardless of what I do after in the course of this, I'm writing a book and I'm going on tour and talking about it. Because regardless of whether it's actually funny, like not even me trying to make it funny, if I do actually run for president, whether I win or lose, I'm going on tour because I feel like whatever happens, I can just tell people and we'll get some type of result from it.
You'll get something. I'll be supporting it. I think you should do it. I'll try and help you with that. I'm voting. Gonna get one of those pins with your name on it and your name and
Oh
face.
God.
Gonna get
Uh,
one of those ugly hats with your name and face on it.
cause I, cause I don't do stuff like this. Like when I like at all, I'm like a really well, not ordinary. What is it? Passive? No, not passive either. I don't do stuff over the internet. Like I don't post stuff on. I don't even really post stuff on Twitter. I mean, like me doing this is literally like think of like you're just living your life going down a street, like in a car or whatever. I like took the wheel and turned it so I like went in the to the other side of the street to turn left.
Yeah,
That's essentially what I'm doing right now, and I think it's hilarious.
that's life, man. You gotta be able to push against what everyone else is doing. Because what everyone else is doing is boring as fuck. You know,
Yeah, totally. So
I
yeah,
definitely agree on you on that part. Just ah shit, my earring broke. I had an ACAB earring and it broke. It's whack. Anyways, but yeah, no, I feel you on that.
yeah,
Get what you're saying and all that jazz, jizzy jazz.
yeah. So I said that if I got held up by something, I was asleep because well, I was like I just woke up. Like, oh shit, it's 9:30. I also realized that I didn't know what time zone you live in, so I wasn't even sure if you were like, you know, if when I was supposed to wait, but whatever, it worked out. So I guess it doesn't really matter.
Worked out in the end. Yeah, and I think we're in the same time zone
Yeah, yeah, I realize that now. It's like,
because you don't really like have an accent or anything. So I just figured,
hmm,
you know, all that.
yeah. So let's see. Like I said, I refuse to like write like things out because I'm lazy and I don't want to. And I also I'm gonna go on like kind of a rant, even though I guess it's mostly what I do. I can't really say like I'm not whatever, that's not the point. I don't like write stuff or like plan stuff out because I hate how planned out it sounds. Like I get when like other people that do it, I get why like a lot of people do it. But when politicians do it, it's like such an agonizing and grating thing, especially when you know that they're just going through this stupid, pointless list of crap that they know that people want to listen to. And as long as they say all of the right words that they have to, that they've achieved their goal for the whatever they're going to, the meeting, the speech that they're holding, whatever. So whenever I like do stuff like this, I do it like off the top of my head because it's my incredibly simplistic view or plan of being better. It's not that though, different.
Yeah,
So regardless of what happens after, well, this point, this is never going to get any better. Like, I guess I could hire like a speech writer or whatever the actual job is called, and they're probably going to hate me because they're going to work into the wee hours of the night thinking of like this great speech about what I should say to all these people. And I'm going to say like the first 3 lines of it, and then I'm never going to look at it again. And I feel bad about that.
yeah.
Oh,
You can't really like. I feel like a lot of things once it becomes scripted, it isn't genuine. Like
yeah,
shows, it makes sense because it's a show, or like certain like skits or videos that make sense. But majority of stuff, you just got to do it and just hope for the best.
Yeah, like, and honestly, that's kind of also why I want to do it, because like, now, mind you, like actual debates and stuff, that's like a later thing. I'm not thinking about that at all. This is more just like, because like most of, I guess, running for anything in general, people say it's about like your what your plan is, but that's completely meaningless. I can say my plan is anything. Like, if you ask me what I wanted, what I wanted to do is, I could tell you that I was going to set up 100, what are they called? Weaving machines, and that I can spin them all. I can use them all to spin gold. It's like, I can say my first thing to do is anything, and
Yeah,
as long as it's something that you want to hear,
absolutely. I
that
want. I want.
makes it. Listen, I want gold too, but I've already burned my deal with Rumpelstiltskin, so it's not going to work. That's why I use it as the example.
Man,
The point is that when people ask me like first what the first thing I want to do is, like, I never know what to say. Like, I have like random ideas, like saying I want to set up like booths around the what's left of the wall, around, from Mexico and Texas,
yeah,
and have people just like hit it with a mallet and take like parts of it home. What else? Oh, or I could just like randomly start apologizing for random stuff that America as a country's done since once I become president. I'm pretty sure that makes it absolute. So
yeah.
I could just like, well, apologize for. There's so much stuff I can't think of an actual thing.
Everything.
Yes,
Just for being a country, just apologize. Like, I'm sorry,
yeah,
guys. This is America.
but like,
Fuck
and
this
then
place. But I'm sorry.
yeah, I think like, and then like actual stuff like changing Halloween to the last Saturday of October instead of October 31st, or changing, what's his name? Christopher Columbus Day to, well, whatever else. It doesn't really matter at this point.
Yeah, you should make that the gold day when you make the gold with the spinners.
Right. I could do that.
But I hate on how like I grew up learning about like Christopher Columbus and like, oh, he's such a great guy. I mean, like, no, he isn't.
Right?
Bro, that tripped me up. So that tripped me up. And then growing up thinking Jesus was white fucked me up.
Mm.
I remember having that moment. I was like, wait, so why the fuck did they show us this when it's that? I don't know. Things like that rub me the wrong way.
I think the thing that really got to me is when I found out why he was white. And again, that was just on TikTok. It's like I didn't even like read it or anything. Like, but yeah, like stuff like that is just weird. It was like, but that's why I don't really, because originally when I started doing this, like a couple of people would say like, you really shouldn't do this because it's like, it's like a serious thing to want to run to be president. It's like, that's no that's even more of a problem then, because all the people that are involved in this are such useless people. They're all such useless people. Like, I don't I don't know any of the, secretaries of state, or I don't even know. I don't know anyone in government. I don't know any of them. I don't know. It's like I know my governor, but like they're all so,
Bro,
yeah. Well,
majority, I don't know if it's all of them, but I think definitely majority of politicians can be very corrupt. They may not have like went into politics being corrupt, but money definitely.
Yeah, like that's absolutely what happened. It's like, and I don't. Well, again, I don't want to say it. Is finding out that people go corrupt for money and then continue to stay corrupt is such a weird thing to me. Because like, okay, I'm not gonna lie. Like, in order to get money originally, I understand being corrupt. Like, but like once you have it, like what? Why do you continue to do it?
More.
Well, I mean, and yeah, but like this is purely from my own weird viewpoint. I don't understand, like, because it's not like you buy more stuff, you just have more money. And the only person I understand that lives like that is Scrooge McDuck. But that's because you literally have it with you. Like,
Yeah.
because
Well, he
he
stayed
looks
strapped.
at it,
Yeah.
like, I understand Scrooge McDuck carrying that much money because he keeps it with him. If I went, listen, I would understand Jeff Bezos having $1 billion if he swam in it every day like Scrooge McDuck, but he doesn't. He just logs into his bank account and looks at this impossibly long number and jacks off and then thinks about how he's going to screw over more people that work for him. Like,
Yeah. Basically.
how is that useful? That's not even useful to you. What is the point of it?
It's gluttony, man. I think that's the word.
Yes, I
Uh,
mean,
yeah. Greed, gluttony.
yeah.
That's just that kind of stuff like consumes people. I think. I mean, I don't know Bezos personally. I mean, but I feel like he'd be a good sugar dad. Anyways,
And I
so
think he was. That's why
I
his wife divorced him.
you're right. You're right. When she divorced him, was she able to take half his money?
Yes, yes, she did. I don't know like the actual number, but she did. She however much of it she took, she set for life.
Have to do. I have to get married to a really rich motherfucker and divorce him the day after.
Yeah, I mean that's like totally a thing. I mean, like, and then heard I heard that she got married,
Mm.
or she was in a relationship. I don't know if they're still together, but like whoever that guy was, that guy really cleaned up because you were just living your life, and well, then she showed up, and now
So basically, Bezos was a normal person and then became a sugar dad. And then he married a woman and then she divorced him, became a sugar mom, and then went ahead and went to another person and then made them a sugar dad.
I mean, if
It's a chain,
they,
man. It's a circle of life.
I don't know, that's the circle of life. It's their circle. I don't know if that's the circle of life. It's apparently the circle of sugar parents.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll all work out.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, you're right. I don't know. Maybe maybe I'm just stupid. Then again,
No,
it's
I
not
get
like
it.
I just know that. Listen, in the idea of me being absolutely honest with all of this, if I'm not saying that the same thing wouldn't happen to me. What I am saying is that I can't let that happen because if I did, then I have to spend all my time with people like that. And I would rather rip out my own testicles with pliers than live my life being friends with Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk. So I have no choice but to be a better person.
Yeah. I
Because
feel like Elon Musk would be fun to smoke with, but continue.
listen, I don't know what the hell's going on with Elon Musk. He he's such a weird dude. People keep saying he's like the real life Tony. Yeah, Tony Stark. Like that's
Yeah.
not really a compliment, but whatever. He definitely
I
would be
like
fun to smoke with, though. I mean, you're not wrong.
that's what I'm saying. I mean, the dude would pay for it. He's funny. He's smart. Didn't he admit what was it? He admitted something recently, some sort of mental thing. Do you know what I'm talking
Oh,
about?
I do know, but I'm so uninterested in Elon Musk that I don't remember. He did admit something. I don't know what I don't remember what it was. He it was something.
It was something. It was I don't know, man.
Yeah,
What I'm saying is I feel like he'd be fun to cool guy.
yeah, yeah, totally. Oh man. But yeah, so that is my plan. Like, because my goal in life, like I've never had like a goal, like an actual goal. Because I'm like realistically a really selfish person. Like everything I've ever wanted to do was like just stuff that I wanted to do for me. Like
Yeah.
when I was a kid, I wanted to be an engineer, which I later found out was not an engineer. It's like a building planner. But the word engineer is what I knew when I was a kid. But I wanted to design a building, but it's not like I didn't want to design a building for other people. I wanted to design my building for when I became a supervillain and try to take over the world. That's what I
Yeah.
wanted. But once I realized I have to, build other people's buildings, like, oh, fuck them. And I moved on with my life. The same thing for culinary arts. Because again, I went to cook. But again, that's what I like to cook. I can't work in a restaurant because people suck and I would stab someone or poison them. Either way, it's something I shouldn't be doing. And now here I am. So like I will do the best that I can to save everyone simply because there are people that don't want me to. I will legitimately, I don't know if it's possible, but I will save this entire goddamn world out of spite if I can. Simply
Bro,
to piss those people off.
bro, you can be Doctor Doom.
Yes, exactly.
I respect it, man. That's what you want to be. You don't want to be an Iron Man. You want to be a Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
That guy's a cool guy. I saw you're really into like Marvel and DC and all that. Which one's your favorite?
Oh, DC.
Really?
Yes, it was always DC. Like even before I was like really into comics, because again, I grew up in the ancient times. I never read comics originally. I watched the cartoons that came on. So I watched like Spider-Man, Batman, and all of them.
Yeah.
But even back then, I liked like DC more, and then I just started reading comics, and I still like them more.
For me, it's just I feel like I run in DC like I want to say too powerful because there's a lot of people in Marvel that are very powerful. It's just they feel too powerful. You know what I mean?
No, you're
Like
right.
Superman.
No, you're right. You're totally right. Like, but for the record, that's why I do like DC.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know who said this, but it's like one of my favorite analysis of the two of them. Marvel is Marvel are about humans trying to be gods, and DC are about gods trying to be human or mortal.
That's it. That's it right there. Yeah. Yeah, I get that.
And like again, like I understand why people like Marvel over DC. Like again, I'm not one of those agonizing people to talk to that just like will whine about it all day. I totally understand it. But again, that's why I like DC.
Yeah.
But for the
I,
record, like, oh, that's also why like my favorite superhero is Superman. But he's my favorite like a bunch of reasons.
I fucking hate Superman.
I'm sure you do.
I fuck, it was just I think he's a cool character. I just think it's just annoying. Like I don't know how to explain it. I just don't
Listen,
like
no,
Batman's dope.
no, listen, I can explain it because Superman sucks. But that's why he's my favorite superhero. Because listen, I'm not defending Superman. I never try to defend Superman because Superman like objectively sucks most of the time. But
Yeah.
that's not really the point because like Superman is like one of those he legitimately could save the entire world, but he doesn't because he wants humanity to figure it out. It's the most bullshit answer ever. But
Absolutely.
I love that answer.
Yeah, I respect that. What I do love Superman for, and I'll give him that, is when Batman beats the shit out of him. That's my favorite. That's my when Batman just gets like some kryptonite and just beats like the live action. Not the Justice League movies. Those are horrible. DC needs to fix their shit. Oh my god. DC needs to learn how to do live action from Marvel, and Marvel needs to learn how to do animation from DC. Anyways, when Batman is beating the shit out of Superman,
Listen, the entire point behind like all of their fights are set up like this. Batman knows that he won't do it. That's why he does that shit. He knows that he won't do it. That's why he knows he can get away with it.
yeah,
And again, I totally love that reason. And just like I also, did you ever play Injustice?
such a good game.
Again, I also love how he handled it in that. He didn't even try to kill him. He just told everyone that he was Batman. It was like that's such a dick move, but that's totally what he would do.
Yeah,
But me, and again, like the endings, like both of the endings were awesome. Like both the ending fights and the actual endings.
yeah.
But
Who,
yeah.
who did you main?
Oh, well, no, I didn't actually mean Superman. Technically, well, I've never played it enough to main anyone, but technically, it would be Black Adam.
Good shit.
But yeah, so yeah, I don't even know. I don't. Oh, you legitimately just asked me what my favorite was. That's what we got to this. Because oh, we were talking about Doom. That's what it was. You were talking about how I was like Doom. That's what we got down this road.
Oh yeah, yeah. Fair warning. I have really shitty memory.
That's
Anyways,
fine. I'm good at like keeping track of. Listen, so like the only thing that I will give myself into why I think I can do this is that I have good like mental awareness, I guess. Because I'm good at like thinking thinking about stuff and like pulling back myself towards through my own thoughts.
yeah,
It's just planning to suck with. So so it's like the one thing that I do know about myself that I feel like it's somehow useful in dealing with politics.
yeah. It absolutely is. It's one of the biggest things. That and charisma.
Hmm.
You really got to get that charisma going if you want to do press. But I think it'll work for you. I mean, again, I'm supporting you. Also out of spite because I think that'd be hilarious. If it was like you and like Trump, like just the two of you going against each other.
So when I originally had this plan, it was before he actually said he was running. And I wanted him to hold off like one more year because that would have been so funny.
Yeah, it would have been.
But whatever. Basically plans. So yeah. Let's see. Uh so yeah, like as of now, like I said, the only reason I'm doing this is just to like talk to random people. Because like you said, one of the things that because that's my thinking when I was doing this. I have to get through this whole train of thought or something never come out. I've always sucked at talking to people. but I'm like weirdly good at it because I can ignore, for the most part, my own idiosyncrasies. So that's why I started doing like TikTok in general. Well, more, and like YouTube and stuff like that. So that's why, like, when I go on, like, when I do like lives and stuff. So this is essentially the next step in this plan to become at least something of a real human being, you know, trick the masses into thinking I know what I'm doing.
Fake it till you make it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what everyone else does. Why the hell not? So, yeah. And thinking about random stuff like this is a dumb idea, or I need like a bunch of money to make this work properly is completely pointless because so what? Am I just gonna not do it? That's stupid. I'd rather do it anyway.
Yeah.
So here I am.
No, I completely get you on that. I mean, I've had thousands of people tell me I couldn't get where I am today, but I am. You just gotta ignore what a lot of other people say and what the social norm is.
Hmm.
You know, like I get like a lot of hatred and shit. I say fuck that, man. You know,
I really can't wait until people start trying to like um create like random stories about stuff that I supposedly did because I'm an
yeah,
unbelievably boring person. I really want to see people try to like make stuff up about me because that'll be fun. Because there is nothing. I don't do stuff, so
yeah.
but maybe I'll get lured into some like random mansion party. Oh my god, I'd rather be set up for murder than go to a mansion party.
I want to go to a mansion party. What do you mean, man?
Listen, wanting to go to a mansion party and being at a mansion party are two different things.
You're right.
Because mansion parties are when you like go to like random place rooms in the mansion and I don't know, you find them like sacrificing a goat or something.
That's just Tuesdays. That's
Yeah.
just that's
Oh,
just a Tuesday thing. What do you mean?
I mean, yeah.
It's Tuesdays.
Then yeah. So again, like I said it. I'm completely serious though. Like if I get like even slightly too into this, I fully expect to see to get dragged to a place where they're like doing some totally out of left field shit. Like not even like drugs. I expect drugs. Like I
Yeah, it's
feel
normal.
like because I feel like what you said about it being Tuesday is actually a thing. And
Sacrifice a goat Tuesday.
and the stuff that I'm thinking of is stuff that I like actually can't even conceive, which is what really concerns me, but also makes me really want to go. So
Thursdays, you're gonna walk in. They're gonna like, "Would you participate in today's event?" And it's just they have a bucket of toads and they throw it at each other.
yeah,
It's just
exactly. Like
a toad throwing Thursday.
rich people are weird. People with too much power are weird.
You know what? That's what Jeff Bezos does. That's what he does with all his money. He sacrifices goats and throws toads.
I don't know enough about Jeff Bezos to deny that. So I mean,
It must. You can't confirm it, but you can't deny it.
yeah, exactly. So until I see otherwise, that's probably exactly what he does. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, this is. I feel like whoever is listening to this have enough information though for their files. So, unless you have something else you would ask me, just let's call it a day.
No, we chilling, man. I mean, if somebody's no, I got nothing.
All right.
I'm just chilling.
I mean, that's what I'm doing too. Like, it doesn't. I don't know. Like I said, I'm off. I don't even have to work for that, so I wasn't doing anything.
Yeah.
Because again, like, I'm just doing whatever. I don't know. It doesn't.
Just vibing. It's like you ever watch Cowboy Bebop?
Of course, I watch. So,
Okay,
yeah,
good.
I watch Cowboy Bebop.
Whatever happens, happens. It's one of my favorite quotes.
Yeah.
Man, I fucking love Cowboy Bebop. Oh my god, that is in my top 10. That is my top 10 anime.
Yeah. I watch that show. Like I watch it like every time it replays on Cartoon Network. I also have the show, but when I'm like at work and it comes on, I watch it there too.
That show fucks you up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. And then, yeah, it's my top 10. You ever watch Yu Yu Hakusho?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that shit too. I recently got a pop figure that I bought. It's fucking Kurama.
Oh,
isn't that kind of right?
Yeah.
Good shit, man.
Oh my gosh, pop figures.
Oh, they're addicting. Oh, they're so fucking addicting. It's like crack. It's like crack, but pop figures.
Yeah.
It's like you see one, you're like, oh, I want another. Oh, you want another. Next thing you know, your fucking room's just pop figures.
Cause like
it's crack.
Because it starts out so simple. It's like whenever your thing comes out, you just get your thing. But then you end up like one of those people on TikTok where you just have like your room, but the walls are just the pop figures.
It's one step away, honestly. I'm one mental breakdown away from just having my entire room filled with pop figures. So probably next week. Probably next week.
Do you think, listen, do you think if, I don't know how like being president works, but do you think that I can just get like all of them and just like do that to a room? Like any, like one of them?
I have a room in the White House just filled with pop figures, and that's all
Yeah.
it is.
Like, I don't know how you people like. I don't know
You
what
could.
people do. I feel like I could, right? Like at least in the part where I live in.
Yeah.
God.
I can see it.
Oh my God. I don't know what capability I have to like decorate, because I know you can like choose like certain pieces of art or something. It's something like that.
The art you choose is just pop figures.
Well, yes, but that was new. That's like a current thing. I was also like, because if that's true, it's gonna. Well, I don't think it's going to be awful. Everyone else is going to hate it. But like, because I'm not keeping any of that stuff. If I get a choice, I'm not keeping any of like those like, actual like presidential things, because I don't care about any of them. It's like I was saying, I don't know if you ever saw this, but I've also said that I wanted to swear on a PlayStation 5 because that's just something I want to do.
Why stop at 5? Get the PlayStation 20.
Well, again, it has to be whatever's out when I do it.
You gotta, because you'll be president, so you'll be able to be like, okay, yeah. So you released, let's say they released the PS4 or whatever. You got to be like, I want the PS20, and they're gonna be like, we don't have that yet. And you're like, well, I'm fucking president, so I want a PS20 right now, or I'm nuking the headquarters of PS. You know what I mean?
I feel like you're forgetting. I'm not actually president until I swear in. It'll have to be my second term when I do that.
You're right. You're right. I'll vote for you again.
Thanks. Thanks.
Of course. I'm rooting for you, man.
You just want the PS20.
Yes, I do. Yes, I expect when you get one, I gave the suggestion. Just, if you want to send one my way, that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
I would say something about how that shows favoritism, but clearly no one cares about that. So sure.
Yeah, no, it's already a thing.
Like it clearly doesn't matter. So sure I will. Oh, I don't care. I can't. Oh, again, it's a company in Japan, so I can't just say everyone who votes for me will get a free PlayStation 20. So that really work. I could say they could get a Xbox. No, I can't because there's no way he's going to be on my side if I become president. So no, he probably wouldn't give away Xboxes either.
Yeah, I have an Xbox. Shit's crazy.
No, I don't have the only Xbox I've ever gotten was the 360, and the only reason I got that was because of Final Fantasy, which was a Soul Calibur 4.
Yeah.
I had to because on that one you could play as Yoda, and I wanted Yoda, so I got that.
Fucking love Yoda. Everyone fucking loves Yoda. What am I saying? Everyone loves Yoda.
Yeah.
Everyone loves a good little green bastard. I remember having a fucking nightmare with him in it. Shit was fucking weird. I remember just walking down a hallway and there was like a giant floating Yoda, and my friend was like praying to it. And then I remember walking to like a dark hallway, hearing Yoda scream at me, and then me being like torn apart by feet. Anyways, Yoda's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You know?
Yeah, I mean,
No.
yeah, he is.
Yoda.
Yeah, that's the takeaway from that, Yoda.
I met Darth Maul. I met the actor who played Darth Maul like earlier this week. No, last week.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Cool dude. Looks like he's on crack a lot of the time, though. He's also a lot shorter than you expect. Yeah.
I have never met anyone like famous or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Well, you met yourself, bro. You're gonna be president. You met yourself.
That is not how that works.
It's just how it works. It's how it works. Don't worry. Don't worry about it.
All right, cool. Oh man, like, listen, you have no idea how weirded out it'll be if I actually win. Like, again, of course I want to win, but like, it's one of those things where you see the goal in front of you, but like, you can see the wall. It's like there's no way I'll be able to get over that wall. And then like magically, like you was like randomly going up like this ramp, like this whole time you're just like over the wall. Is that what it's like? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, apparently. Like,
Yeah.
I like actually don't know what I would do. Like
Probably be in shock.
mentally, if that happened. But I guess I'd have to get over it pretty quickly because I'd have won at that point.
Yeah. Or you can suppress everything with a room full of pop figures. I'm just saying.
Technically, what I'm going to do if I win is I don't know. Oh, I want to. I'm going to push everything off of the fold-out table that I'm at and light it on fire.
That'd be dope. That'd be some cool photos too.
That's exactly why I want to do it. But,
Sorry, my cat's freaking out.
Oh, that's
Um,
fine. I was just looking at the painting on
yeah,
the.
it's like tapestry.
Mm,
It's like a acid trip, but painting shit. I have that,
mm,
and then I have this. I stole that. You know Payless?
yes.
I stole it from one of the signs, and they're out of
Oh,
business now, so they can't sue me.
you're right. I should have recognized it. That's definitely the Payless S. Mm. And you're right. That's true. It's only can't.
Can't sue me. They're not in business. So yeah, me and some friends saw an opportunity, and well, we took it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Gotta take every opportunity, you know.
Yeah. Again, I've never like wanted stuff. I've never like thought about putting stuff on my walls. Like
Yeah,
the only thing I have is this Mayan calendar. It's just up here, way too high for anyone to see, so it makes it seem like I'm like crazy. But I
yeah.
kind of like it. I think there's just a nail up there. I think that's why I put it up there. I don't even think I put the nail up there. So I think that's why.
I like to. Otherwise, I just am staring at the walls. You know,
Mm.
gives me a good peace of mind. I'm moving soon, though. I think in 2 years, I'm moving to Vegas.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, good shit, man. Going out there this summer for a bit because I'm being flown out by one of my rapper friends.
Mm.
I'll make sure to talk to him about you running for president. We're gonna get there. We're gonna, bro. You know what you gotta do? You gotta
Mm.
change the national anthem. I don't know what, but you gotta change it to something.
Mm. Okay. I don't care. Sure, I will. I will. I'll I'll do that. I
You
will.
gotta, you gotta. What if you did as the Cowboy Bebop theme song, and everyone had to stand up for that?
Oh man, that would be awesome.
Right? That'd be badass. Like I don't like. I think all war would stop if we decide Cowboy Bebop as a song. Because hear me out, they're not gonna want to fight a person, no, a country with that kind of national anthem. They're like, yeah, they're a menace.
Mm.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
No, I mean, I'm pretty sure you're right. Whoever is definitely a menace. Yeah, it's probably true.
Probably.
Oh man. Yeah, I'll do that. Like, I'm willing to change anything. Like, I don't care. Like, I'll get rid of what is it called? Groundhog's Day. Um, the other thing, daylight savings time. I don't care.
Yeah. Bro, we need to stop changing time zones. It's weird.
Hmm.
I mean, I know it's just how it works, but I don't like it.
I mean, that's whole. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, man.
Look. I'm playing my cards right now. I'm trying to meet the future president. You know what I mean? I'm playing
Hmm.
my cards right, so that when you do become president, I'm like, hey, bro, remember that time I was on one of your YouTube videos? Yeah. Fix daylight saving time, and
Hmm.
change the national anthem to Cowboy Bebop.
I mean, yeah. Again, that's why. That's like one of the reasons why I do like all of this stuff on like recorded. Like, again, I'm not going to remember this, but it's still going to
I'll have
be
proof.
up. Right. Why you already said you have a bad memory. Like, we can't count on you either.
You're right. My cat has better memory than I do. I also have a horrible sense of direction. I mean, it's god fucking awful. I
Hmm.
remember one time I was walking to the beach with my little cousin, and my little cousin was like, okay, so it's straight ahead. And I'm like, it's straight ahead. He's like, yes. So I'm walking straight ahead. And I go to take a right. And he's like, bro, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm going to the beach. He's like, no, it's straight ahead. I'm like, okay, fine. So I'm going straight ahead again. And I go to take another right. And he's like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm like, I'm going to the beach. He's like, no, it is straight ahead. Stop going right. And I'm like, okay, I get that. And I'm going straight ahead. And I go to take that fucking right again. I'm just horrible at directions. I just have no, like, you know One Piece?
No, I do. That's what I was
You
thinking.
know Zoro?
I was thinking of that too.
It's horrible. It is fucking, I'm good at some things, but directions and memory, I just don't. This is my left, mean right, and this is my left. Like, that's.
Wow. That's
It's my biggest
is-
downfall.
that is sad.
But hey, I make a good swordsman, right?
Do you? I mean, as of right now, I just know you have a bad sense of direction.
I mean, I got a sword, so I could do it. I could do it.
Okay. I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
know if that evens out. I mean, I'm sure you can be a swordsman. I don't know if you'd be a good swordsman, but
It'll be something. I mean, I'll swing it around every once in a while and hope it works.
I figure that's how people lose like limbs.
I'm different.
All right, cool. I mean, I would say something, but you said you're different. Like, all right.
I'm different. I'm different.
Yeah.
Like, I just gotta. I'm gonna do one of those anime moments where they like, they move the sword slightly and then put it back in, and then it's gonna be
Right.
sliced up. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. You know what? You know what, bro? I'm gonna be your Secret Service. Don't you worry. Don't you worry about it. I'll be the Secret Service. I may not be able to find where you are, but I will be able to be something. I'll be in secret. Don't worry. I got this.
All right, cool. Luckily for me, there's more than one person in Secret Service. So yeah, sure.
Nah, you don't need them. I'm different.
I feel safer already.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That I don't even know how to process that. I've never heard of someone having a direction sense that bad.
It's pretty bad. Like, when I'm driving, I need the GPS. Otherwise, I just won't get anywhere. I just like I can get, like, if I've been there a few times, I'm able to get there, right? But like, if I've never been there, or I've only been there once or twice, then we just gotta hope. Like, I was in Georgia once and I was lost in the mountains for about like 4 hours. Even though those signs tell me where to go.
You were
It's
the
just
one.
bad.
You were the one that they talk about in all those horror movies.
Absolutely. I will be the guy that trips and falls. I'll be the guy that'd be like, oh, let's go this way. I'm gonna suggest that we split up. I'm the guy you want as your Secret Service. Trust me.
I will keep that in mind. Oh man. Wow. Okay. So on that note, because I have another theme, whatever you call this, set up. So I have to do that. And well, again, we can do this again, like if you want to. I don't talk to people here because like everyone that I know is like in other places or they have like actual lives, so you know they have like actual stuff to do, and well, I don't. So
Yeah, I'd be down for to do another episode.
you know, figure that out whenever I figure out what I'm doing, whenever that is, I'll let you know.
Yeah, just let me know, man.
So yeah, that was whatever this is, which
That's the name. That's what it should be called. Whatever this is. It's a good ass name.
probably. I don't know how to close stuff. I've been in constant issue with me, but it doesn't matter. Just gonna bail
And
us through it.
And scene.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so this is whatever this is, and my guest, Slowboy Dinky. You can check him out on TikTok. I don't know if you do other stuff. I just, but
TikTok works. TikTok works.
that's fine. That's cool. All right. And that is it. That's the end. You can all go now or pick another video. I can't tell you what to do. Do whatever.